Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been paying attention to the NFL landscape lately, you've probably seen that things are heating up in the AFC North. And this time, it's not just about the Steelers doing their thing, but about a major move that could reshape the entire division. That move. The Pittsburgh Steelers are poised to make a significant addition to their receiving core, and the rumors are pointing directly toward Jakobi Meyers, the veteran wide receiver from the Las Vegas Raiders. Yes, you heard that right. Meyers, who has been quietly making a name for himself in the league, might soon be wearing the black and gold, and let me tell you, this isn't just a minor trade. It's a strategic move that could elevate the Steelers' offense to a whole new level. Let's back up a little and look at the context here. The Raiders, as we all know, are struggling in 2025. Coming into the season, there was some cautious optimism, especially considering the talent they have on offense. But things haven't exactly gone according to plan. Las Vegas is currently sitting at a 1-2 record, and with their upcoming game against the Chicago Bears, who have shown promising signs of growth, slipping to 1-3 seems quite likely. So, it's safe to say that the Raiders are already in a bit of a rebuild mode, or at least a reevaluation phase. And when a team is struggling, especially with a limited window to contend, veteran players like Meyers become prime trade targets. Meyers has been a steady force for the Raiders since last season, especially after they traded away Davante Adams. While he might not be the flashiest receiver on the field, his consistency and reliability have been a huge asset for Las Vegas. He's one of those guys who quietly makes an impact, catching passes in clutch moments and moving chains with a certain finesse that coaches love. His route running is crisp, and he's excellent at finding soft spots in zones. Despite not being a big-name star, Meyers is one of the most underrated pass catchers in the league. And that's exactly what makes him so attractive to teams like the Steelers, who are always looking for players who can step in and produce without a huge learning curve. But here's the thing, this offseason, Meyers was openly seeking a trade if he didn't get a new contract. That's no secret. He was pushing for a fresh start, a new environment where he could be a key piece of a team's offense. Neither the trade nor the extension materialized, and now Meyers finds himself in a situation where he's on an expiring deal, with his future very much uncertain in Las Vegas. The Raiders, struggling as they are likely to move on from some veteran players to free up cap space and draft assets. And Meyers, being an experienced veteran, fits perfectly into that puzzle. Now, why the Steelers? Well, if you've been paying attention to their roster moves this season, it's clear that Pittsburgh is serious about contending in 2025. They've been making moves that indicate a real ambition to push deep into the playoffs. Bringing in a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, bolstering the defense with key signings, and trading for players like DK Metcalf all point to a team that's not just happy to compete but wants to win a Super Bowl soon. And for that, they need to improve their pass-catching options. Outside of Metcalf, the options are limited. Calvin Austin has shown flashes, but he's not yet the reliable second option that a team with Super Bowl aspirations needs. That's where Meyers fits in perfectly. He's experienced, dependable, and can seamlessly complement Metcalf. He would serve as a reliable secondary target for Rodgers, who, as we all know, is still one of the best quarterbacks in the league when healthy. Meyers can slot into the slot or outside, depending on what the Steelers need, and provide that consistent, trustworthy presence that can help stretch defenses and open up opportunities for other receivers like Calvin Austin or even the emerging talent in the slot. And the best part. The price tag. Meyers is pushing 30, and his contract is expiring at the end of this season. That means the Steelers wouldn't have to break the bank to acquire him. Plus, the Steelers are sitting on a treasure trove of mid-round picks for next year's draft, so they can swap a mid-round pick or two and not jeopardize their draft capital for the future. It's a smart move for both sides. Pittsburgh gets a proven veteran, and Las Vegas clears cap space and gets some draft assets to rebuild. Looking at the bigger picture, this potential trade isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about strategic planning. The Steelers have been building a team that can compete now and for years to come. They've invested in their defense, brought in a veteran quarterback, and now, adding Meyers could be the final piece to their offensive puzzle. It's all about maximizing their chances in the AFC, which is arguably the most competitive division in football right now. The Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, each team has their own strengths, and Pittsburgh is trying to position itself as a contender that can go toe-to-toe with the big dogs. If Meyers joins the Steelers, it would give them a versatile, dependable receiver who can help take some pressure off Metcalf and create more options for Rodgers. It's the kind of move that can make a real difference in close games, especially when defenses focus heavily on shutting down Metcalf. Meyers' route running and hands make him a perfect complement, and his experience will be invaluable for a team that's still trying to find its rhythm offensively. Now, let's talk about the bigger implications. The AFC North is a division in flux right now. The Ravens are looking strong, the Bengals are trying to recover from Joe Burrow's injury, and the Browns are always lurking with a tough defense and a solid running game. For the Steelers, making a bold move like acquiring Meyers could be the push they need to elevate their playoff chances. It's about making strategic moves early, not waiting until midseason to scramble for help. The Steelers know they're in a window where they can compete, and adding a player like Meyers, who's still got plenty of good football left in him, makes all the sense in the world. And think about the locker room. Meyers' veteran presence and professionalism will be a boost for the younger receivers and the entire team. Pittsburgh's culture has always been built around grit, resilience, and smart football, and Meyers embodies those qualities. His work ethic and leadership could influence the locker room positively, especially as they push toward the postseason. Of course, nothing is official yet, but the signs are pointing strongly in that direction. The Steelers are known for being shrewd in the trade market, and with their draft capital and cap space, they're in a prime position to make this happen. If they do, it could be a game-changer not only for this season but also for the future. Meyers' arrival could be the spark that gets the Steelers over the hump, helping them challenge the AFC Giants, and who knows, maybe finally putting them back in that Super Bowl conversation. Now, all that's left is to see how this unfolds. But one thing's for sure, if this trade happens, Steelers fans should get excited. It's a move that says, we're in it to win it, and that's exactly the kind of energy this team needs. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Meyers is the missing piece that could finally push the Steelers into serious Super Bowl contention? Or do you believe they should look elsewhere? Drop your thoughts below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. Remember, this is a team that's always been driven by its passionate fan base, and your voice counts. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. We're in an exciting phase right now, and the next few weeks could be pivotal for this franchise. Keep that passion alive, Steelers Nation, because big things are coming, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.